Hey everybody, Creed556 here, and today I'm going to be trying to give you guys the easiest, most simple version of herd management that I can give you for Layton moose. I mean, I'm going to try to make this easy as pie. So, there are 110, should be about 110 moose zones on Layton, and they can only be on the right side of the map. I personally have 108, you could have 105, 109, you never know, just look around. Now, moose can be only on the left side of the map. They can be where my cursor is currently going all the way up at this little lake. I have one zone, this little lake. They can be all the way up, all the way up. They could be here. They can, and then they loop back around. The cutoff is about here. Then they go back down here. They could go up the entire river, and then, yeah, and then they could be at this lake, which is really shit. You really don't want any at this lake, and if you get a herd at this lake, I would highly recommend deleting it and looking for it elsewhere, because this lake absolutely sucks to hunt. Don't like this lake. They can be all over here. They could be at this little, they could be this little pond. They could be here at this lake, and they could be here, which is the best lake in the game, in my opinion, to hunt them. And they could be all down here at this ridge. So, oh, and there's also this hidden lake. I highly recommend you hunt it. I have 3 zones here, and it's a pain in the ass to hunt. I recommend you don't grind on this lake, on this little one. I recommend you herd manage this one completely. So, you're going to want to pick about 5 to 10 zones that you personally like. Me personally, I like this zone, this zone, this zone, this zone, and this zone. Now, you could pick more or less, but you want to pick specifically herds with 2 cows and 2 bulls, which is 2 male moose and 2 female moose. Why do you want that? Well, because you can kill both the males and you won't delete the zone by leaving one animal left in the zone. You'll still have the 2 females. So you killed the 2 males, and it makes your grind better. For instance, these were all at one point four moose zones, but they either split up or I accidentally messed them up. So they're all 3 zones now. But they were all 4, meaning I would be getting about 10 kills per rotation. Now, if you do like 10 zones, you could be doing up to 20 kills per rotation. But I really wouldn't recommend doing that. You only want about 10 to 16 kills per rotation. Because if there's too many moose, you won't be getting as high moose, high as level moose. Because you're going to want to herd manage at least 70% of your map to see at least better diamond counts. My current diamond rate is about, because I don't have my map. I have it herd managed, but it's not like crazy. I only have about 70. I have like 60% of my map herd managed. So my current diamond rate, I've done the math, is about 43 kills before I get a diamond. Usually, roughly average 43 kills per diamond. Now, after you find the lakes that you like, you can go about and you can start stacking on those lakes. And stacking on those lakes, which means you kill on those lakes you like until you get massive diamonds, as big diamonds as you can get. The biggest diamond you can get is the big rack, and I have 5 of them. If you go watch my diamond moose video or my trophy lodge video, you want the big rack moose, because that goes up to like 300, and that will, if you have like 5 of those stacked in each of your zones, it'll make going around and shooting down zones so much easier for you. Make it so much easier for you. So after you do that, and you don't have to do stacking either, that's not a requirement. You can very well as much easily herd manage without stacking. Now, I will say the biggest problem with herd managing moose is the solos. Focus the solos first. It'll make so much easier for you. Focus your solos, get your solos down, and you'll be golden. Now, after you do all that, that should be it. That should be the grind, and you should be able to just keep on trucking from there. So yeah. This is the Creed556, signing out. Deuces.